Hey, I did a really fun thing many, many months ago that I don't think I've talked about publicly, and I wanted to share you my love of copywriting. I don't get to thread the needle too much, but I spent a good amount of time on this, and I wanted to call out some of the specific stuff that I really enjoyed doing. And after having a really kind of long conversation about what's the place of AI, et cetera, I think that it's really hard to get AI to thread the needle on copy because at the end of the day, the copy that you deploy in certain channels is designed for certain purposes. And I think that AI can do really well for conversion copy, right? Sort of bottom of the funnel, Google ads, email too. But this compelling copy, not conversion copy, compelling copy, where you're speaking to someone, I just think it makes sense to hire a creative person. Now, AI can help with the editing and the structure of the argument, maybe, but there's so much nuance in doing this well. And by the way, all of these AIs are trained to basically give you an average. That's what they want. Never offend anyone, never say anything controversial, never go out of line, always give results. They're aimed to please, not to provoke. And great copy provokes. So let's take a look of what that looks like for me on the Tenor website. So this is a tagline I came up with. You got in healthcare to save patients, not PDFs, right? I worked on this with the founder here. And then a second tagline to describe what this thing is. So their model is a proprietary vision language model trained on our 4 million medical documents, 230 million data fields, 8,000 page and 2 billion checkboxes. Like they improved this a little bit since I wrote it, but you can see like facts, right? The highest performing document reasoning model in healthcare. Healthcare, right? So specific. Healthcare. You were sold automation, but it was really just more software for Sally. I'm speaking to the emotions, right? I wrote this. You were sold RPA and OCR, but your back office is still WTF. A large language model is not going to write that. Your referring providers don't use ePrescribe, so they prescribe you PDFs, right? You have to work with more PDFs. Your best processor is a microchip. It's Michael, and it's still illegal to clone him in the U.S., right? This is the sort of copy that is really more playful. It's not going to capitalize things. It's not going to do the models aren't going to do this as much as you try to push them to. Read, reason, route. I wrote these three sort of categories here, so that there's some alliteration. It reads the documents, it reasons them, and then it routes them. From facts to feeling better, wrote that. If you're still dealing with the docs, you're likely letting down the docs. I was very proud of that. We can classify this as an order. So this is just sort of highlighting each of the pieces. Let's see if there's anything cool that... Yep, and we found this diagnosis. We qualify every patient. Even when the quality of the handwriting is poor, we qualify every patient, so you have what you need to stay compliant and get paid, right? Really direct. Nothing slips through the cracks. We know which insurance plans you take. Oh, yeah, we know you take insurance. You take BCBS, but you don't take that BCBS, right? We make sure you have the right details according to nuanced payer guidelines. So it's really just, it's descriptive here. I'm not using fun language just to be fun language, right? So you get paid on time, right? About value. We create the chart so you can deliver the hits. I was very proud of that, right? I love the play on words here. And it's informative. So I'm not being kitschy outside of the context of being informative. We're going to go to the HR. Your humans validate. You have one job. Our machines are good, but your best teammate is great, right? You are still the star, not our software. You can have 90, you'll make 97% of the time you'll make no edits, right? This is also a credibility thing. It's not perfect. There will be changes, but this will get you 97% of the way there. Next to Shanar. Yeah, this is like just very clear, not too much text, right? We're back to the beginning. So you can kind of see how there's a lot of fun in this copy. It's direct. It's a little bit edgy, and I don't believe that AI can write compelling copy yet. I and and at like top 1%, because to write compelling copy is to understand the audience and also the process of writing and the process of editing is a human endeavor, not a predictive endeavor. Because if the model can predict it, it's not authentic, it's not your voice anymore. And to edit the prediction, basically to edit the token creation, to edit what the model puts out, is in some ways giving in to be average plus. And I still think that a human can come up with a better starting place. And I think AI can help do the basic editing. But this creative process feels unique to people. Have a great Friday. And if you haven't already, you can buy my AI course for $299. It's for mid and advanced clay users to help them find leads with AI. To use AI, what I think it's meant to be used for is the investigation, the discovery, and the research process, not so much the writing process. Adios.